Du bewegst mich.
Alam Surya Kullu Western Yalaku.
You move me.
I've been walking down, but I don't know which way to go. Feel it in my feet, somehow bubbling up right to my soul. I've been laid up, I can't stand still no more. Shake me out of my head and get me into my heart. Get me out of this bed and get me on to a new start. You move me, yeah. You move me, oh, you move me, yeah. You move me, yeah. Oh,
So we're here for the TEDxRainier HangOut. I'm Patti Dobrowolski, and with me is Jenn Lim, Amy Jo Martin, Daria Musk, Nadia Mahmud, and Kane.
I would love to start. Thank you so much for having me. It is such an honor, and I'm so thrilled that I'm going to get to be with all of you at TEDxRainier. And I'm just hoping all of your genius will rub off on me. What I'm really excited about my talk is that I think it really is opening a door to a new age of interactive, interpersonal, international entertainment and communication. And we're actually using the tool that changed my life right now, the Google Plus Hangout. And so I'm really thrilled about that. And I think that in sharing this forum and sharing the story of what happened to me this summer, how my music career went global overnight, literally, because I was able to connect face-to-face with people. I think that is not only exciting for me as an artist and as a communicator and as someone who's excited about innovating in this field, but also that it's a new stage, it's a new platform. And the idea that I helped build a stage that now anyone can stand on.
That's okay. Then, do you have a second, Nadia, to talk to us before
Sure.
you go? All
Yeah.
right, great.
I'm really excited to be here, and I wanted to be able to stay longer. So I'm actually not speaking. My co-founder is going to be speaking to represent Joel Kona, and what we're really excited about talking about is through the work that we do is talking about this movement of young people and the youth and how they're really taking action to make the world better, and how our platform is really helping to facilitate that. And so we're just going to be sharing some inspirational stories of the youth that we know that have really gone off to make a difference. And they started off by making small differences by donating a small amount, and now they've gone on to bigger and greater things. And I think it's just really exciting to see that grow exponentially. So yeah, we're excited.
Well, we can't wait to hear more about it there. Yeah. And thank you so much for just stopping in today to talk to us.
And I'll be at TEDx too,
all right.
so I'm just not speaking. But,
all right. And tell us a little bit more about what's up for you, what's happening with your idea, what are you excited about that you're going to share on your
Most exciting thing for me that I experienced was just the fact that it sort of started this whole revelation that this whole happiness thing, and based on the science of happiness and those kind of things around how to amplify our well-being in general life, was not just like a one-off idea. After the book came out, it almost felt like it triggered a tipping point, at least in my life, of getting all this feedback from people all over the world. And that's what struck me, that it's not in a certain culture or something, or a country of origin or age. I mean, they're like students, people working in nonprofits, hospitals, and government, and regardless of of heritage. So it was just really inspiring me to know that this whole concept is not just hearsay or some sort of theory, but people are actually doing something about it and want to do something about it. So that's why we're so driven by this whole notion of we can create this and grow this movement around the world. So that's the biggest thing. So that's I'd like to talk about at least at TEDx.
Yeah, it's really just an amazing kind of wave, I think. And if you think about where we came from and to this point and the things that you're going to talk about, it's going to be very exciting. I think this whole next era that we're moving into. I think all of you that are on this, in this Hangout, you're just really on the front edge of all of these great ideas. And this piece about aligning yourself with happiness is really very cool. All right, Amy, tell us a little bit about your idea and what you're excited about for TEDxRainier.
Oh, well, wonderful. I sure will. And first off, thank you for moderating me. Every time you speak, we get to see your background that you've illustrated. You've done such a good job. It's so cool to see the work behind you. And this is a great transition because actually Jenn and I were on the Delivering Happiness tour together, and I'm part of the Delivering Happiness movement team as well. So she's our fearless leader, but it's been incredible to be a part of it and actually see it from the very beginning, pretty much with Jenn and Tony, and where it has gone and what it is now and how it continues to evolve. But so for TEDxRainier, typically I'm speaking about business and social media measurement case studies, and what's really exciting to me is really talking about innovation as we know it as entrepreneurs and as business people, but applying that to your personal life. And kind of had one of those epiphany moments months ago. It was right after the Japan earthquake, actually, and realized that I needed to do some innovating in my own life. I kind of had gotten into some places where I need a little bit more diversity, and as my friend called it, I had a purpose problem. I was missing some purpose. So I kind of took the philosophy of that I kind of use within business and have been using with the world of social media in having some intent and an idea and adding influence to it, and then inspiring, whether it's myself or the others around me, or being inspired by them, and then innovating, and really with kind of the epicenter of that being your own personal integrity. And so I plan to talk about that and just some of the specific ways that trying to take those 5-degree turns every day, and sometimes there's an unexpected 15-degree turn that's thrown my way, but it gets to the point to where you gain more ground that way, and you're able to just continue the change process and growth, rather than try and conform to some balanced formula that probably originated from a place that was years ago, months ago, or who knows when. So instead of thinking about life in terms of balance, really thinking about it in terms of innovating, because we all have our different definition for what that balance looks like anyway. So I look forward to sharing that. It's different, it's exciting, obviously condensed creative time, so I look forward to being as impactful as possible. But,
yeah. Wow, what a great topic. I was thinking about innovation is the place we all begin, really, because our nature is to be creative. That's our essence, really, as we evolve. Part of what I'll be talking about really is how you can accelerate making change. People see change as a very complicated thing to do, and statistics are 9 to 1 against you making change in your life. So there's a simple way to make change that we understand now because of the neuroscience, and that's compelling to me. To use visuals to accelerate that whole process, whether it's you wanting to step more into your authentic self, or what your purpose is, like what you were talking about, or whether it's to show up and tap into the place that makes you the happiest, right? So for me, it's about how do you create a visual that you can hold so clearly that it will pull to you the things that you want. And if you do all the action steps to get there, this will happen more simply than you ever thought. Mm-hmm. And so that's really what the idea that I'll be sharing there. And I'm just so excited to be with other people who are, really thinking about how does innovation occur? How do we step ahead of where we've been in the past and free ourselves to do that?
You move me